Hey there, sign of Taurus. This is Kim here to do your reading. It's going to be a monthly reading for May 2023. Hope you're doing really good out there. Thanks so much for joining me. Please do hit like, share, subscribe. It helps, and I appreciate the support. Let's get into your reading. Asking to open up to Taurus's angels, spirit guides, higher self. Let's get some messages for the month of May. We have main female, number 2. Main female, and this is the Kipper deck, by the way. Main female, marriage, and it's kind of like that. So, some kind of challenge here to something, or to a commitment, possibly. It doesn't have to be a challenge, though, necessarily. And then mature woman is coming out. 14, message of concern on the bottom of that deck. All right, so let's move on. I'm not sure. I think this could be a few things. So we're just going to go ahead and go into this deck. Everyday Enchantment Tarot. And we're going to pull the energies. So what is the main energy that Taurus is in at this moment? What is the main energy for Taurus? What is the main energy for Taurus? What's the main energy for Taurus? So something specific is wanting to come out for sure, right? King of Blades. King of Blades. And in this, whatever this is, there's a case or something being displayed as proof. Like, so it's having the knowledge, knowing, knows a lot. Could be an expert in their field with the King of Blades. So there would be like a couple of experts maybe in this picture. Okay, keeping you grounded. It's strength and the Ace of Swords. So it's having to have a lot of confidence while you gather and receive some like critical information. That is keeping you grounded at this time, or your confidence to get through, well, whatever this is representing. Leo, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energies too. Past. Tell me about the past. The past energy for Taurus. The Knight of Wands in the reverse. Usually has to do with like a mess up, a mistake, an accident, something that happened that was careless, and it could be a person that was immature or careless. Of course, that could be somebody maturing, right? Too. What is crowning you? Or the energies crowning you, which means everybody's kind of feeling these energies. That there's still like a piece of the puzzle that needs to be placed down so that a completion could be had. This is kind of good. The 5 of Blades in the reverse is, well, it's kind of suggesting that there might be some kind of confrontation needed or necessary in order to complete out a cycle or a chapter, in order to go on to something different, is what it's talking about. All right, so ultimately the energy that you have, that you're going towards, or is coming towards you in the month of May, that you'll be able to work with or not with, it would be up to you. What is this energy? What is the future energy here for Taurus? So you could have Aquarius energy. You could have Leo, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So something's going to have closing or be closed out. Nine of Wands in the reverse is kind of just like not, It's pulling your energy out of a situation. Now, why? I don't know, but I feel like something's going to be closed. Maybe without having complete closure of sorts, but it will be closed out somehow. All right, so there's a need to go inward and find your own inner authority with the Emperor in reverse. There could be a power struggle, power play, power struggle that has to do with the Emperor. Maybe in this mature woman and the main female, possibly. The Hierophant in the reverse and the Ten of Swords. Gosh, this is a horrible Ten of Swords too. I mean, it's just like, God. So this is feeling like there has to be the ending so that a new beginning can come. There's this either a power struggle or a feeling of like not having much control. Like somebody else is calling the shots, or the strategy is with somebody else or in somebody else's hands because of needing to conserve your energy to wrap up whatever or whoever betrayed you with the Ten of Blades. Goodness. What a, like, serious reading. Let's see. So either coming out of a commitment or something's just really getting out of a commitment, getting out, changing up something, contract changing. Tell me about the past energy of, honestly, maybe no movement taking place even. So, Knight of Wands in the reverse, kind of waiting for something to happen. Nothing. Just, again, Five of Swords. You got two of those now in the reverse. So, the Five of Swords in reverse is avoiding some kind of conflict, or conflict or confrontation. The King of Wands here, you are the author of your own authority, so whatever your emotions are speaking to you, it feels like, in your thoughts, it's dictating like what's unfolding or what is going to unfold. So I think that is a good thing. I think that is a good thing for you here. Yeah, well, Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, maybe some past issues with some pretty deep connections, maybe family. All right, so tell me about maybe you're having to have strength while you wait on some information or results. There it is again, the Knight of Cups. Waiting on an offer to be made, waiting for something to celebrate, wanting something to be true and genuine. And of course, this is also about maybe wanting to offer your cup to somebody. This also might be apologies coming in or something like that. It can be a proposal, romantic, or business. This can be a person that's very just logical, very uses their head to make some decisions, and they have a leadership position too. So tell me more about the King of Swords. The Chariot in reverse, which is like a pause or something not going forward at the moment. But something is definitely working out. That's why I'm like, I think you're going to be okay. Because the King of Wands is here, which is a really, and Strength cards here. It's a really strong, like, no one, no matter what, they're still in that seat, the director's chair. Even when something's not moving forward like you were expecting or something like that. It does feel like having to be pretty defensive or on the defensive. Tell me about the Emperor in reverse. Tell me about the Emperor in reverse. And then we're going to find out how to get that puzzle piece, how to have that completion. And messages for Taurus. Eight of Swords in the reverse. So I feel like it's when you get some information that ends up helping you rest well, being able to get around, transcend all kind of human limitations that you might feel like you have. Finding your inner authority will help you free your mind and feel less restricted. The Ten of Swords, a crucial card in this deck. Just crucial. It's like, whew. Okay, so tell me more about this, which is some kind of ending towards something that was painful. So tell me about the Ten of Blades. It's little by little type of energy. Little by little, feeling like there was a lot of emotion, and so somebody's thinking wasn't all that clear. It can be talking about not seeing things, because that would be the spell of 7 cups. The something impairing the thinking, or feeling like you're in a cloud, a fog of confusion, a lot of emotion. So here we have lots of different options also as the bridge. Some things are not the best to choose, it seems, and others are. We're going to find out how to deal with that, other than seeing your choices clearly. Tell me about the Ten of Swords. How do we process that? How do you process it? By completely taking away your energy to this person or this situation that feels like it's like over. So not giving any more energy to the things that just continually hurt us. Tell me more about the Ten of Blades and the Sun in reverse. Knight of Swords. It's change. 2 Knights. Feels like there's a lot of offers for some reason with these choices. And we have a lot of different ways that movement can happen and change. That might be Gemini energy. This very well might be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Leo, strong year in your reading. Tell me about the World in reverse, this puzzle piece, where to find this puzzle piece. So those are self-initiated normally. Maybe through the marriage or commitment of 2 people, partnership, or romantic or business. It also means the puzzle piece is going to be found. It has something to do with your life purpose, 1111. And one of the reasons of why you set the goals for yourself that you do. Also practicing something, practice makes perfect. It's going to be meeting a milestone, whether you know it or not. It might be kind of hurtful as far as like how you got there. 3 of Swords. Some kind of power struggle with this energy. Some will have an actual marriage. Some of you, that will be celebration of a completion after an action is done, or action has been taken towards something. There's news, good news. Maybe a hard conversation, possibly. Have the Devil, and I have your 9 of Cups. So it looks like whatever news you would get, also somebody could be spying, because you've got all these cameras and shit, and you've got like ultimate betrayal. So it could be that. We have the Devil, Capricorn energy, temptation, material realm here, earthly, 9 of Cups, having whatever you need. He's such a cute little mushroom. He's so cute. These trees are they're a little strange. But, so your 9 of Cups is a wish granted. Just be careful, because it can lead towards a wish granted, and it be like something that you become indebted to or tied to, if you know what I'm saying. And careful not to pick from fear-based. The Hermit, going within. So what about whoever resonates with the Hierophant in the reverse? Tell us about why the switch up with these commitments or soul contracts. What's the switch up about? It's about learning how to trust again, but learning how to have faith in this unseen journey that you're going on, with the Fool, putting your arms out and kind of enjoying things. Like you have a beginner's mind, but you still have the mind to appreciate and have enlightenment about where you're going, and being excited about it. Just really carefree. Really carefree. Okay, let's get some advice now from your angels, your spirit team. It looks like you can have what you want. It's just trusting in the unseen and choosing those things that are good for you. Which that's indicated. And then of course, freeing your mind and freeing yourself from restrictions or perceived limitations. Advice for Taurus from Rider-Waite. Advice for Taurus. The Star. Yeah. It feels like you're going to be either in the spotlight or you'll have hope renewed. It is going to be after you had experienced some kind of loss here. But you don't feel like restricted in that sense with these energies. So there's some kind of maybe power struggle too going on. Maybe somebody's addiction or bad habits. But I see this is about choosing what's good for you. This is the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Wands. So both of these together is saying to be careful not to make any kind of careless mistake, I guess, or pay attention to details. And definitely the message that something's not moving. Again, like there's a lot of... But something comes in and gets things moving, and that would be the offer from the Knight of Cups. And the change that you initiate from the Knight of Swords. It's just lots of deep conversation and thought about this. Oh, wow. And there you go. You're going from the 9 of Cups to the 10 of Cups. And the King of Wands in the bottom. You're going to your emotionally happy, or emotionally set, emotionally full. Everyone around too would be seeming to be happy also. So there's no real kinks or problems in this scene. That is that true completion, that bliss that you can find. Of course, you can find this within, but there are those rare occasions where absolutely everything seems a little bit perfect. So it ends up being really good. Let's pull from the Oracle of Genetic Gifts and wrap up your May reading. Thanks for joining me. And the next one I will do will probably be a next 48-hour reading for you all. Telepathy, maternal side, spiritual gifts, wisdom, inheritance from the mother's line. Angel numbers. Pay attention to these numbers, sequences of numbers that carry out divine guidance or carry divine guidance. Clear gustance, clear tasting. Clairsentience, a clear feeling. I think you're trying to navigate how you feel. Clairsentience with that coming out in the reverse that way. Pendulum reader, scrying, rune casting, dowsing, different ways of divination. Make sure paying attention to the body-mind connection. Truly, what is your body telling you to with the Page of Swords? Sequences of numbers that carry divine guidance. And I have Instagram platform, spiritual aspirations and missions. And that's what I've got for you. signs of Taurus. Sending you love and light. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.